Hey, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniel, and today I want to talk about 10 YouTubers that inspire me and where I watch and consume content. But first, this is episode number 11. I kind of document the whole process of building my travel company. I want to share all the knowledge that I learned throughout the way, all the mistakes, everything here on that daily vlog, because I was always dreaming about a daily vlog. 11 episodes. Why is that a very, very powerful number to me? Because the last time I tried a daily vlog was in Australia on the East Coast. And I did 11 episodes and then I had to quit because my computer was breaking down and it was just too much work and I couldn't handle that while traveling. But now I'm at episode 11 again, so this is something to celebrate for me. I want to show you with this that you don't have to achieve something the very first time you try that. Do you remember when you tried to go on a bike? You couldn't do it the first time, you were falling down, so you tried again and again. You get the point. And the second motivation I want to give you today is, if you are at the beginning, you don't know where you want to go with your ideas and what is your passion, right? Maybe you don't know because you have so many different interests. Write down the 10 channels that you are watching the most, because then you maybe will get a glimpse where your passion is actually lying. Because throughout all the 10 channels that I will now share to you, you can definitely see what my passion is. Let's start with the first one. This is actually a couple from Germany, Marie and Jan. And the main reason why I followed them around is at the time when I discovered them, our channels were at around 50 subscribers. And they were just crushing it, especially last year. They kind of skyrocketed. It's so cool. So I kind of came from Canada, went to New Zealand, and then they started vlogging about Australia. And I was so into that because they inspired me to go to Australia. And that was one of the main reasons why I decided, okay, let's go to Australia too. And I want to see all of that. And they are just a lovely couple. Even if you're not a German, definitely check out their Instagram account. I will put that into the description. Number 2 is a YouTuber that kind of inspired and shaped the whole platform, especially when you are used to daily vlogging. I'm talking about the one and only Casey Neistat. And Casey Neistat was also the main reason why I started with YouTube in the first place. And when I discovered him while traveling in 2015, end of 15, 16, it just changed my life. And I was thinking about this new medium about YouTube, because before I wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't even watching a lot of YouTube, and that kind of wow, I like that. Now one day I want to do a daily vlog as well. And now I'm in the middle of doing my daily vlog. It's super, super cool. What a lot of people don't know about him, before he had his career on YouTube, he actually released an HBO series, The Neistat Brothers. It's an 8-episode series. When I was starting to learn about filmmaking, I actually went down and tried to digest all of those episodes step by step to find pattern, to see what he was doing, to learn with every frame, with everything that he did. Since I started my business, I journal. I'm now already in book number, was it 4 or 5? I think this is number 5 already. And this book I had in New Zealand in 2017. Give me a second. The Neistat Brothers. So yeah, I learned a lot about just analyzing his style of editing. Oh wow, and he is amazing. So let's come to the next YouTuber, and this is actually a daily vlogger as well. And I would consider him now as my absolute favorite YouTube channel, because he was there at the time when I was breaking up with Christina and I didn't know how to continue with my videos, with everything, and I wanted to kind of give up. And his whole channel is designed to motivate and encourage the doers. So if you want to do something, if you want to create, his style of videos will just make you laugh, being happy and everything. The next one you definitely will know if you saw the video from yesterday. I made a compilation video for her, 2 years on YouTube, from Lizzie Pierce. She is a massive house of inspiration for me, and she is one of the YouTubers that I look up to and admire, because I learned so much from her journey. And together with her, the next YouTuber is Chris Howe. They are a couple and they do so many cool stuff together, and they also come from Canada, so maybe the connection is there as well. The next one is from Canada as well, and he is actually part of the Dope Squad, where Lizzie and Chris is there too. So yeah, of course he is in my list. Actually the whole Dope Squad is in it, but I think I discovered him the very first, and he was also the one who introduced me to Cody Warner. Without him, I would have never met or found Cody Warner. And so I'm a huge thank you for Peter McKinnon. Halfway through the video, intermission. You know what intermission was? Or you're too young? Actually, back in the days when they had the films and they had to change the set or to change something, there was an intermission. Like the movie was interrupted to do something, and then he had this big screen on it, intermission. Yeah. Anyway, you see, a lot of the YouTubers that I announced today are all now English speaking, because I surround myself a lot with English speaking YouTubers, because that's where I look up to and where I want to go. So my goal is also, besides my business, to improve my English skills so much that you can't even hear that I am originally native speaker in German. Next 2 YouTubers that I want to announce, they are really changing the game. Number one, from Australia, Melbourne, he is Ben TK, and he makes such cool travel videos. He is so into animation and other stuff. He is just woo! When I see him, this is where I want to go. The next one, he is from Toronto, Canada again from Canada. He is crazy with his edits. I consider him as the sound engineer of YouTube. Every of his videos has such a touch to all of the sound engineering. So the last 3 channels are not about filmmaking. Number one, the most subscribed channel here on YouTube. It's PewDiePie, and as a YouTuber, I started watching his content in 2017, and since that time, I became addicted to him. Not because of the gaming content, actually every of the games I just go over it, but his personality. The reason why he is the most subscribed channel is mainly because of his personality. When you start looking his stuff and you have to laugh and smile because it's such so funny to listen to his stuff, it just makes you smile. Because there's a lot of tech in my life, I watch tech YouTubers as well. My favorite is Dave2D. Maybe the perfectionism again, or somehow the way he talks about it, or I don't know. It's the whole complete package. His honest reactions, his short videos, his dedication to what it is. Maybe because he is using an iPhone SE still and I use an iPhone SE. You don't know why. So let's come to the last YouTuber, and maybe someone that you don't expect that I watch. Let me know in the comments if the list that I gave you made sense to you, kind of like how you see me through the lens, or if it's completely random and you didn't expect that at all. And the last one is Jordan B. Peterson. He's also a Canadian. I don't believe it's the reason why I watch him, but it's nice that he's from Canada too. But he is a psychologist, and all of his video, the way he can speak, he's really upper level. So I watch a lot of his stuff because I want to improve my language. But then there's so much knowledge and wisdom in his psychology that he talks. He gives lectures on universities and all. Just look him up. He is so good when it comes to articulating and talking. And I have a long way to go to come to this point, but this is one of my main goals, and that's why I watch him as well. Let me know what kind of YouTubers you watch. If you enjoyed this kind of videos, is there any of the YouTubers there that you never heard about before, or you know all of them? Let me know in the comments, and I would say we see us in the next video. I'm Daniel. Cheers, peace out.